Oh, okay. Cool. Thought I needed to fix. Apparently not. Apparently we're good. It's looking good. Everything is good. We are live. Okay. So, okay. Cool. Oh, thought I needed to fix. Apparently not. Apparently we're good. Uh, MB left audio. All right. Cool. Kind of great at the opening. So hopefully my sure that my stuff is set up. Option. Yeah, joypad, keyboard. Controller. Might not be. Thought I could. I mean, I guess I could just grab Joy2 key. Got that installed for other things. Weird that this like menu doesn't have config motions. I didn't know the GBA had it. I mean, this is a totally legitimate copy of. But I do. It's a totally legitimate copy of the game. Yeah. That's. I mean, I also don't have to use a controller. That's not in the best shape, anyways. Found that out while playing some fighting games recently that my controller, which admittedly is like 3, 4 years old now, it's not doing good anymore. So I've been playing some Dragon Ball. I've been playing some played Mortal Kombat yesterday. Which there was no stream yesterday, which is my bad. But also I was just tired, not feeling to accomplish a stream properly. Even if it was this game, because that's what the plan was to play Minish Cap. Um, but that being said, we're here. We're back today, and we'll be back tomorrow. It's a busy week. It's been on going on. So to address the big change, obviously it's in the title, right? New name, new game. We have a new name. I changed it. Something new. I don't know. So I was not the biggest fan of the old one. I thought it was stupid and clunky and long and just not good. Um, so I updated it. I made it something new. I still haven't like updated everything, but a lot of the stuff is up to date now. I spent a lot of today doing that, updating banners, updating other stuff. I have to update a few things elsewhere. Unfortunately, didn't quite get what I wanted, but it's okay. I had to settle on Ren Aki 5 instead of just the name, which is fine. Um, it do be like that sometimes. Apparently, it was taken. I tried to look there. I didn't see anything on Twitch that said that it was taken. Like nobody. I mean, I guess it could just be like an account that doesn't stream, but no channels came up when I searched it, so that's fun. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. All of it's been changed on the Twitter. It should be changed. The VODs and both the YouTubes should be fine now too. They should be up to date. All the links should work. Not well. Actually, I have to fix the links like actually down in the like socials card, but the actual like Twitch integrated one that has the links there should work. Um, oh, I have to update, or no, I shouldn't need to update the VODs command for a new link. I'm gonna double check that real quick, but I should be fine. I don't remember what the command is. Is it just? I think it's capital V. Yeah. Oh, is the bot not even in here? Oh, it might not even be in here anymore. Oh my god. All right. So that was that the Streamlabs bot? No, it wasn't. It was the other bot. Everyone uses it. Nightbot. It was Nightbot. I gotta go fix that real quick. I think it's just I just think it needs to be updated to the new name because it's like I don't know what this thing is. There we go. It should be a part of there now. I can also just check the command. Oh no, it's just lowercase. Right, let's give it one final shot. Interesting that my entries into chat don't pop up on the thing or on the stream. That's weird. Anyway, I guess I'll have to figure that out after. I can try to get it to link now, but it's being a little weird. I guess maybe if I part the channel and then re it. Let us know joining the channel. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait for Nightbot to show up. Is Nightbot here? I mean, regardless, I mean, I guess I can do this. I can just go to the command, make sure that the link is correct. It should be. Both of them should be fine because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I used like the direct link and not the shorthand link. Yeah, so it still takes you to it. I gotta do some more adjusting and updating and stuff, but everything should connect to each other just fine. Making sure. Cool. I gotta do some updating of other things. I gotta update like a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, I gotta get this controller stuff. Well, it's not controller, but I gotta get my capture of a totally legitimate Game Boy Advance setup. I guess I could do two hands, do up, down, left, right arrow keys, and then DX, A, and S. That seems a little. That's what I had it as before. I could have sworn this supported a controller though. I guess I'll buy this adapter. But that's that. That's the whole big thing. Otherwise, we're good to get into it, kind of. I'm gonna give a few more looks at some, see if I can find what it is I'm looking for. I mean, my controller's not currently. I might have to just restart it with the controller. That might be why, because I had it launched and then I plugged the controller in. I might have to do it the other way around. Then we'll go ahead and get into it. So I mean, so this is my favorite Zelda game, aside from maybe Twilight Princess. It's kind of a weird combination of games to have be your favorite Zelda game. Launch it. Hopefully that'll get the legitimate copy to work. Don't sue me, Nintendo. iPad, configure on two. Okay, yeah, it was just because I didn't have it. Oh, not that. I just didn't have it connected. I don't even know what that is. Alright, cool. Figured, and then I gotta make sure that I set it to default being 2. There we go. God. I didn't think about it until when I launched this to start the stream. That like sound font, that soundscape, or I guess sound font that the Game Boy Advance uses. God, I love it so much. It brings me so much nostalgia to Pokemon. Because I played a lot of Emerald younger. So I remember it very, very, very well. But we'll go ahead and get into it. Zelda Minish Cap. This was the surprise. That's what we're doing. Playing Minish Cap. Honestly, great Zelda game. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar and they don't know anything about this game. Totally not a biased opinion in any capacity. Alright. So, my controller should be fine for this game, thankfully, because, as I said, it's been having some issues, but it's super old. So, it could have just been the situation of it. I'm not going to do any Well, you know what? No, let's do something fun. Oh. Ooh. That's a tough decision. What's a good name? Good. Uh. Well, I guess we're not gonna be on like things like this too often, so. It's basically my stick is having problems on the controller. It's so fidgety and very finicky now. Like, no joke, I was playing MK yesterday, and just to test it, after a couple of matches where I noticed I was having a lot of trouble with stuff, I went into training mode and just held back, and then like wiggled it gently up and down, like not even a degree, or like maybe like 1-2 degrees of the whole 360-degree circle. And it was giving me up, back, and crouch, and I was like, that's not good. I don't want that, so that's bad. Unfortunately, it basically means no fighting games for me for a while. Unless they're on PS4, or until my new controller arrives. Which thankfully should be solid. Which, I mean, this one still works for games like this and stuff, where, like, I don't need to stick too much to be, like, too crazy. Let's go with trade. Treble. Everyone's favorite treble. I hope it's not anything horribly terrible. Alright, we got a Shrapple. Options. Message speed. Wait, there's a brightness setting? Hold up. How do I adjust this? Oh, that's how. Ugh! We'll keep it all in stuff. God, I haven't played this game in so long. I love this game. This game is so good. Long time ago. On the audio did, like, the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow. The tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the dark. What a good guy. Peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. That's nice of it. Oh, look at it, it's Zelda. It looks great, honestly. Her design for this game is so good. This game is so adorable. Everyone looks so nice. Good morning, Master Smith. Goodness me, Princess Zelda. You sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Shrabo? Oh, God. Ooh, what a name. What a name. I chose that stupid name. The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. Thought he and I might go together. You mind terribly? Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Shrabo was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. I have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fun. Shrabo, time to get up! But where am I? Time for me to get up. This Link sprite, too. This is such a great Link sprite. Love it. Yeah, okay. We should be fine. Controller-wise. So, we'll get a little bit more, though, I guess. Oh, let's... What else? Hey, Frabble. Princess Zelda's here. She'd like to know if you'd join her at the festival. Yes, Frabble, come on. Go check out the festival. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. I didn't know I needed permission. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. While you're there, do me a favor. Just finish making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I can deliver it to you. Hey! I got the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. Oh, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it? The blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Competition? Don't lose it. The two of you may be childhood friends, remember. It is the Princess of Hyrule. Watch over here. Over here? Over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Scrabble. Let's check out the festival. Oh, Scrabble. Scrabble's a great name. 20 rupees? That's great. That is great. I got 1 rupee. It's green. And spent it all in one place. Sorry for breaking your pots, old man. Oh, okay. Trouble over here. I picked the best name. Okay. So, Trevor, hurry, let's go. I guess now is probably a good time to bring it up. I don't know if I intend to 100% this or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Look here, come on, hurry up. It's a good game. I love this game. I don't think I've ever actually 100%ed it before, so it would be nice to do, but I would definitely need a guide. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, but just because like the side quest stuff is, it's not easy to just do without having a guide. You kind of have to know everything. Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. What place? What place? Oh man, look at this. Look at this time. This is a good time. Oh, we got the dude. Got the beetle salesman dude. I actually never realized he did this. Oh. Maybe our Strabo doesn't look fun? Come on, let's look around. Okay. What up, dude? Welcome to the Picori Festival. They say that every 100 years, the Picori come to Hyrule. This is the 100th year, to the day, since the last time the Picori were here. That's cool. What you? Whew, preparing for the festival left me absolutely exhausted. But I'm just enjoying watching people have fun. Oh, that's nice. Zelda's over here doing something. What's up, Zelda? Yeah, there's a storytelling here. We should stop and listen to. Oh, I wonder what's over there. Well, over what? Over where? Hello? Oh, over here. So the Picori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that! She's so erratic. Right. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? Wonder who won this year. Oh, wow, over here! Look, it's Beetle! Thank you! What we got? We have a winner! Oh my, Princess Zelda. The grand prize in our drawing. Wow! You get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. And finally, there's this teeny tiny shield. So which one would you like? Let me guess. The jewel? Oh, but this heartstone is very cute, too. Choose whichever one you like. The shield is so adorable, I think I'll take it. What? Why? Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield thing. Nope, I want the shield. Can I have it? What a strange princess you are. Well, okay. Here's your teeny tiny shield. Eh? Here, I want to give it to you as a present. I want to give you a present. Doesn't the shield suit you perfectly, Shrabo? How nice of her. Literally, what is this? This is just a great time. This is just a good date, you know? This game is amazing. You know, you start out, you're on a date with Zelda, just straight up. He gives you a shield. So when to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing though. It's so tiny. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. Oh, I almost forgot. You have to take Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, Shrabo. Oh, and she just follows you around. Oh, it's great. This game is the best. Is it... Ah, okay. I might want to remap that slight for myself. I've been dispatched from Hyrule Castle up north to watch over these festivities. That's cool. Oh, I guess it's up north. Come on, Shrabo. Let's hurry to the castle. You're gonna hear a lot of that, huh? There's a Deku scrub on the... Oh, dick! Ouch! Must be the business scrub I heard soldiers talking about? They're saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passerbys. Shrabo, do something about it. Otherwise we can't get to the castle. We had so many to defend ourselves against those nuts of his. Zelda. Maybe don't phrase it like that? Maybe not. Maybe not that. Oh. I hope if I had it out already, huh? Suck it. Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, these scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. I feel a little sorry for that business scrub. Did that not hurt? Don't. Okay. Oh well. He won't be hassling anyone now. We better hurry to the castle. Figure he's over. Oh no. This place. It's so expansive. There's so much here. There's a cave there. Just a good time, you know? There's whatever that is. There's like stuff over here. We don't have a sword though, so we can't really do much. So, head on in. Let's see what's going on here. So, welcome to Hyrule Castle. Oh, Princess Zelda, when did you leave the castle? But don't worry about that. That's not really any of your business. What guards around? What up, dude? Oh, Shrabo! You brought the sword, did you? Then, as minister to the Kingdom of Hyrule, I, Paco, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Shrabo, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. Had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. No problem, Zone. Okay. Phrasing is a thing. I will accompany you whenever you ask. Since you're here, Shrabo, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? Oh, I would love to. Do I get the award? Oh. It's like... big special. Do you know about that sword, Shrabo? It is called the Picori Blade. It locks much evil away in that chest. Blood crest. Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. Legend has it that long ago, the Picori gave us the blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. Oh, they don't even get to keep it. They just I mean, I guess that would make sense. But I'm so great. I touched the sword once. Like that's not really much of a. Oh, crap. Let the award ceremony commence. Bavati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. He's far away, huh? Oh, look at that guy. Clearly he's a good boy. I mean, nothing could go wrong here. I think things would go this well. The Picori Blade and the pound chest spoken of the him in him. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents. Oh, they're just gone. They're just gone. Do not interfere with me. As Victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori Blade. Been waiting for this moment. Oh! Bro! You broke it! Why would you do that? It's like it's just holding the ship like, please don't kill me. Who are you? Why are you... I actually don't know. I assume it's Zelda. So, who are you? Why are you doing this? Princess with the mystic aura. Power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows. In the veins of the ladies of its royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. Just stone with you. It just shoved me out of the way. Didn't even put up a fight. That shield is too small. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Find out what power awaits me in this chest. Empty. Nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. Oh, there he goes. He just left. You're sleeping. Sleeping real good. Hello, I'm awake. Who are you? Well, thank goodness you've awakened. Master Smith is here as well. Come to see His Majesty the King. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, God, hi. Hold us up. Oh, Shrabo, you're awake. Are you feeling alright? That is my sight. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. Without the sacred Picori blade, we likely could have broken the curse. Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? The Picori? Not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I remember correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tale. Picori are no mere legend. Certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within Minish woods. Should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? We must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. The soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Shrabo? Shrabo has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred blade. It'll be a dangerous journey, now that those monsters have been killed. Please, take the sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. Ah, I got the broken sword. Thanks. What are the sword needed to reinforce the sacred sword? Don't lose it! You got the smith's sword. Sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Deep within the Minish woods, find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Most humans of Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Press start, then L or R to open the map. I don't know what those are. Gramps, you gotta... What do you mean start? What is start? I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. Got a map of Hyrule. You'll never get it. Hey. Unfortunately, this map is not very big, but also it is very big. Counting on you, Shrabo. Only you can break Valky's curse and free Princess Zone. Well, the sprites in this game are so nice. Well, we're on our way. We have our mission. I've got a sword, which is definitely on the right button for me, that's for sure. We got $21 to our name, and we're like 10 or something, and now we have to save the world. Hyrule Castle Guard. So we're gonna be rolling around a lot, because I don't know if it's actually faster, but it certainly feels faster. There it is. The classic Zelda. Alright, these replenish your life energy. Oh man. All these builders. Kind of out of my way, guys. Name is Mucho. I'm head carpenter around these parts. If Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See, that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad around here. You know, kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone. I'm not trying. I just want to leave, dude. Oh, let's not talk about that. That didn't happen. Well, you know, maybe we can cut the grass a little bit. Who's this new streamer? I don't know, man. He's pretty cool, though. I don't know where to go. Alright, so... Yeah, you're already a mod. That's so crazy. You're already a mod? I played this game a lot as a kid. Lon Ranch. Like, a lot. I do remember quite a bit. But, it's gonna be interesting. I don't remember, like, everything. So, we're gonna be kind of dealing with that. Ow. It'll take me a little bit. Why does it add a 5 at the end? Because I don't... So, I don't know about 1 through 4, but just Renaki was stolen. I couldn't take just Renaki, so I just put a 5 there, because, I don't know. Of the options, I like that the best. I would prefer to just not have anything at the end, but that's not really a thing that I can do. Because I don't make that decision. Twitch said no, you can't do that. So, I can't do that. Alright. Well, we're getting free stuff. There's a house that... You know, who's in the house? Anyone? No one. But... you get free stuff. I mean... that's not how it was spelled before. But, that technically won't be available to anyone but me for 6 months, I believe. But I don't get to make another name change until 2 months have passed. 60 days. But I don't know. I was not a fan of the old one. I was getting really tired of it. So I wanted to change it. So here we are now. With a new name. Because I just didn't like it before. Hey, we're in Minish Woods. We made it. I gotta find that shrine. Where that could be. Oh, man. The sprites in this game are so nice. Totally, you know... I'm sure it helps that this 100% legitimate copy is running at a pretty nice screen resolution and really good colors. It's the HD version of the game, you know? Not many people know about it. Yeah, right? I thought that was weird too, that their prefix for me had a 1, and I was like, that's weird. But I don't get to choose that currently, so... if I could choose it, it would just have the 5. I don't get to choose it, so we're not able to do anything about that. It's just kind of the way that it is. Oh, more slimy boys. Even more slimy boys. A lot of slimy boys out here. I don't know what's up with that though. I don't know, sometimes Twitch is weird with the stuff that they do. regards to that. I mean, it's better than what the old prefix would have been if I changed it. It's gonna be, I don't even remember like exactly what it was gonna be, but it's gonna be pretty stupid and really long. And like at that point, it's not really even a prefix. Like it was literally longer than half of the emote names. I was like, that's not even a prefix anymore, that's just the name of an emote. Well, help me! Ouch! Will somebody stop them? Ah! Ah! Help! Somebody, can anybody hear me? Oh, what a weird creature. But that was back this way, though. Wait, it was like up here, is it not? Yeah. Give help. Hey, kid, you there! Ow! Hey, don't just stand there, do something. Ah! What's wrong with you? You're only watching me take this abuse? Help me! Oh god. Oh, hardest boss. Alright. Well done, that was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself. That's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Cory, you say? Vati's cursed somebody. What? The Sacred Blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. See, I too am on a quest. Break a curse of Vati's. Did you say that reforging the Sacred Blade can break this curse, eh? Well, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Your acquaintance. What? Is there something on my face? Just staring. Rude. Okay. Wait, I say. Do you think he's the Minish Cap? I don't know, man. It's a little hard to tell. Walk so quickly, too quickly like that. You going slower? Surely you've noticed that I have no legs. Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I could walk that fast? Ooh. Ah! It isn't one thing, it's another. Troublesome boy. Bro. There. Now you can possibly leave me behind, or can't possibly leave me behind. Hi. It's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. Much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can you sit still? See? There? Yes. Yes. That's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. Whether you need my insight, press select. I don't know what that means. I'll be happy to help. Ah, such a hopeless child. I don't... What is a select? I don't... Can you care to explain? What do you mean? Hold on for a moment, my boy. Stumbled across something important. One of the Minish is very small. They're far too big to meet them now. Eh? Where the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. You know, that brings up an interesting thing. If we call them the Picori, then why is it called Minish Woods? Would it not be called the Picori Woods? Because we call them Picori, so we know that we don't I guess maybe we know that they're called the Minish, but then why wouldn't we just call them the Minish? Oh. Strange how, in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Oh. Anyhow, deep in the forest, they built a tiny village where many now live. I guess he kind of brought them up. But if we're to enter the village, that seems okay. Actually, that seems like they just did it because like, yeah, we'll make a joke about it. Who cares? But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance, appears to be a mere stump. Yes? No, that stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. By help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Stand on the stump and press R to shrink. Again, what is this R? I don't... Please explain. Return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get up there and we'll give you a try. Give it a try. Oh, look at him singing his weird song. Oh. Schwabble got tiny. Very tiny. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. But to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press off. There is one thing you must know. Being Minish-sized is full of dangers. Your puddles are at your normal size or bottomless swamps to the Minish. As your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. Proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. You think we can go through the grass? Oh, we can, actually. I mean, we can't go through the water, though. But we can go through this tiny lawn. Oh, boy. Whoa. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that, I'll be honest. But this is essentially the gimmick of the game. Is you can become really tiny. As well as it just has all the normal Zelda stuff in it. But every Zelda game has like some gimmick, right? Ocarina's gimmick was time travel. It appears we have found the Minish village. Boy. What are these guys gonna sound like? Oh, Picori! Terrible.
Repicori.
Pico. Or Pico, Repico. Yeah, it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes. That was the language of the Minish. A little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. But perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. Look around. You there! Definitely not you, with your Pico Rico Nico Ni. What about you? What do you got? Oh no, more Nico Ni language. You, sir. Oh, no, not him. One of these days, someone will why can't they just learn my language? Oh. Hello, old man. Pico, Ricopi, Picoco, Kopi. Okay, bye. Guess it's not him. Clearly he doesn't understand. Oh god. What am I supposed to talk? What does this me? Oh, hey, heart piece. Got a piece of heart! Like 4 to make a new heart container for even more life in it. I really should up the speed text. I mean, I guess I can just like speed it up myself anyway. I have never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. My name is Fastari. I watch the Abbey, as well as the shrine to the north. You be having some trouble with our language, don't you? They'd use a jabbernut to allow you to understand our tongue. You'd be able to find one in the barrel house just south of you. A lot of nuts in this game, huh? First Zelda's getting nutted on my way. Let's not talk about that. There should be a special nut in here. Aha! Oh, Shrabo! This must be the jabbernut Fastari told you about. Well, better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. You ate the jabbernut. You can understand the language of the Minish. Man, imagine if that's how language worked. You just eat a food and you're like, I know what you're saying. You've eaten the jabbernut. Now you can understand it. The elder said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. Amazing that you can see us. Oh, I mean, it is pretty nice, I guess. Oh man, he's back in his house? What do you gotta say? Our ancestors, the ancient Minish, used the portal between our worlds. Brought them into the human. Settled in this forest. That's kind of nice. Good world building. You know. Nothing wrong with a little bit of world building, right? You gotta know how people came to be and where they're from. What do you gotta say? So many monsters around these woods lately? Well, they said that even the shrine to the north is filled with monsters now. Well, that sucks. I would hope that the shrine's not filled with monsters. Well, I have a feeling this may be our elder. What up, bro? Oh, you speak our language! It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer for you in these, but please, enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. I just realized how simple, though, or how very closely those voices were. My name is Aslo. This child is Shraber. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hype. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Bikori blade. Ah, yes. And you come here now hoping to have the blade reforged. Well, that's what you're after. Need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of the world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can the new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Oh. Hold on a second, one of those is here. The earth element can be found at the shrine to the north of Vistari's Abbey. Speak with Vistari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. But with caution, evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you have found the earth element. No problem, elder man. We'll go talk to Vistari and his abbey, and what's good? Finch live in Hyrule's town, and there are other places too, not just in these woods. That's cool. Probably haven't noticed, but lots of Minish live right in Hyrule. Who'd have thought? Going to leave for town and visit some of my Minish friends there? That's nice. Alright, yo, I need to go to the thing. We wish to go to the shrine. Very well, kiss her. I already forgot what I made him sound like. Wild beasts have settled in recently. Be careful. It was quite dangerous. Well, there we go. Oh. Ooh. I think it's this way, right? Yeah. That's in the shrine. I can't pick that up. Too tiny. Oh, that is. I see we're doing that logic, huh? Alright. So this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now. No reason to be afraid of anything. We'll be waiting right here. No, wait. What am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out. I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. Oh, I mean, whichever one you want, bro. Want to be here? You can be here. If you don't want to be here, then I don't know. Not a lot I can do about that. I mean, I can't slash these pots open. That's it. I can remember this dungeon. I kind of like. I mean, I know what we get here. I know what the whole gimmick is. So, but this is it. This is Dungeon 1. We're in the first official dungeon. Minish. Game is so good. As I said, this is easily one of my favorite Zeldas. Mostly because it's just a good time, you know? It's a cute game. It's just good standard Zelda stuff for the most part. Oh, there's a locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. Found it. It was right under the doormat. Yeah, it's just a good, normal Zelda game. What I was saying, like, you know, every Zelda kind of has, like, its gimmick, right? Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it. And then press down to pull. Look, bro. I don't know what this R, this down, I don't know what any of that means. They were like, you know, Ocarina had, you know, time travel stuff, Minish, you know, oh, whoops. I wasn't like I was actually. Majora's was also kind of tiny stuff, like time-based stuff. Twilight Princess, another great one that I really enjoy. You know, it's the wolf, the whole like kind of Shadow Realm thing. I don't know. I mean, Link Between Worlds had the whole, uh, the Between Worlds thing and whatnot. Oh, look at the size of that barrel. Huh. Oh, right. That's silly of me. It's not big, we're just small. Yeah. I have to rub it in, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, dust everywhere and weird stuff. Can you back up, sir? Oh, we can't, like, deal with that guy. You know, really. I wonder if something could be done about that. Oh, I see. The first puzzle. I have solved the puzzle. Sick. Well, the barrel's, thingy. Oh, they probably shouldn't have pushed it that way. What? Hey, be careful, my lad. It just moved. Wow, what a cool mechanic. Oh, look at this little cop. He's adorable. Honestly, kinda looks like a Pokemon. I mean, honestly though, like, all the enemies in this game, or like, all the sprites in this game are just great. We have a dungeon map. The rooms are ones you've visited. The blinking room is your location. Click down on the pad to check different floors. Yeah, the pad. Yep. We're using a pad. 100%. Definitely a D-pad. Couldn't possibly be anything else. No way. Like, that would be weird if we had any other way to move around in this game. Okay, yeah, we come back over on that one. Interesting sounds. Maybe now is something to hold down to switch. I wonder. I don't want to. No. I don't want to throw it. Oh, I think I remember how to do this. Right, because I can't push those that way. Can I push these ones? I don't think I can, right? Okay. Then I remember what I need to do. We need to reload the room. What we need to do. Let's not talk about that. Alright. Gotta... Ugh! There's not a drop button in this game for, pots and stuff. Alright. But, you know, this is the first dungeon, right? So it's not, like, too difficult. If you take a hold of something with R, use the thing to push or pull it. This is extremely important, so I hope you take pains to remember it. Believe me, I will. The new name is because I did not like the old one. That is it. That's the reason. Fortunately, this is not quite what I wanted, but it's close enough. Oh, I got a key. Where was there a locked door? I suppose we should go to the back. Ah, there's a... Well, no, we already know... Yeah, okay, so it's over there. Okay. I found where our locked door is. More than likely. Nice. That's just open stuff. So it looks like we gotta go here. Push it down. And then we gotta go around the other side. So we gotta get the barrel moving. Oh. No, come back. That should be fine. No. Yes. That is exactly what we wanted, actually. That was the wrong door. What do we got up here? Ooh, We'll head down to a location. We're gonna come back up though. We're gonna see what's over here. A little too far. Tiny bit too far. That's better. Alright. Go ahead and pull that back. Ooh. Oh. Don't have a way back though. I might want to adjust some controls on this totally real official hardware that I'm recording with a totally real official way. Definite. Oh. Oh, this is a... Wait. Oh no, this is... No, this is right. My brain just, like, didn't work for a moment there. So we just do this. There we go. Puzzle solved. Oh! Oh dang. Oh. This is gonna be tough. I don't know about this room. Oh, that was a hard boss. Hey, I got a key. Use it to open locked doors and such. Most of the doors. Alright, and we're back here. Alright, well, let's, I guess, keep doing things that we can do. Because, you know, it's a 2D Zelda dungeon, so there's really not a lot to do. Or I guess it's the first dungeon of a 2D Zelda game, so it's not like there's gonna be a lot going on. Alright, listen here, buddy. Let's go this way first. Why not? Let's see what's in here. Got a heart piece up there. Ow. That is not surprising. Okay, that opens the door. Can I huck this at these dudes to kill them? I can't. I like vaguely remembered being able to do that, but I wasn't sure. Alright, well we have a key. So I guess, you know, we'll open the key door. Ah! I'm glad we did that. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Easy! But, like, actually, though. With the gust shot! The button to draw things in and release to fire them out. The A or B in the items. Well? I mean, I guess... I didn't even think about it, I could just do that. We got our first item! That's exciting. Our first item of the game. And it's a pretty cool one, honestly. I mean, I guess they've had, like, the Gale Boomerang. It was, like, kind of like this. But, I mean, it's cool. Hey! A piece of heart. Collect 2 more. Oh, wait. Oh, isn't that awesome? We can clean the floor. Which actually I think has... If I remember right, you can, like, find stuff. Sometimes, but not actually. Oh no, we beat XCOM. Yeah, we can find stuff like that. It was a lot shorter than I thought it was. I found 10 mysterious shells. I'm not sure what they're for. We'll hold on to them now. I vaguely remember what they're for. I'll be honest. We can find a bunch of stuff here. There are 10 mysterious shells. Still don't know what they're for. That's okay. Oh, one more. Got another switch. Oh, teleport for that. That's interesting. Now we can, like, actually kind of fight these things. Oh, I have to, like... Yeah. I have to, like, change their color. Alright. Stop making a mess, bro. Nothing else in here. Alright, cool. Then I guess well, check for things. I think it's just the one switch, right? Yeah. More shells! Ooh, 20 this time! We're making the big shell money. Alright, down the stairs. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Oh, I see. Now there's a puzzler. I suspect there's not much more we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work from another angle later on. Oh, perhaps. Oh, can I only push these once? Yeah. I messed that up. I can fix that quick though. You can just head back down and I can get that. Unless I can only send them upwards, in which case then oops. Or otherwise we just do that, yeah. And then we can open the chest. Hey, we have the compass! Do the final location. Hidden items! Go to the map and whatnot, right? Classic Zelda stuff. Normal Zelda stuff. You know, I had a thing that I was gonna do, but I forgot what it was. In regards to while playing the game, because you know, Zelda games are pretty good to just rant on about random stuff. And I don't remember what it was that I was going to. I don't know. I haven't started Persona 5 Strikers yet, but I do have it. As I kind of already said, I don't know if I want to stream it. Part of me kind of just wants to play it. We can clear that now. Ooh, that's just a great drop into death. But I'm very excited to start it. I haven't started it yet. I lied, it's not the death. Now what? If we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much farther. Well, what if I told you there was a way? Oh, I kind of messed that up. Oh, nope, stop. Alright. A little awkward to control, not gonna lie. I mean, is it really that surprising? Sure. I'm sure it doesn't help that I'm making it go very fast. Okay, bye! Random slug just comes falling down on me and dies. Go this way. Yeah, sure. Ooh, take me up the stairs. Are you kidding me? Feels bad. Ah. Alright, so here's the play. I mean, we could have done this a different way. Actually, no, I don't think we could, because I don't think we can, like, do it the way I was just thinking. So, that works. I'm just checking for hearts. Cool. Let me hop back down. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Oh, hey, we're here! Oh. Which means I can use this wonderful little lily pad. Way to get here. Hey. You got a key. That's pretty cool. Yep, that's still open. The game is so delightful. Very adorable. I'm sure we will very soon reach one of the other things that are not necessarily like, unique to this game, but one of the other things that is like I don't think any other Zelda's done anything like it. At least some of the ones I've ever played have ever done anything like kind of the fun thing that this game does. Huh. Well, that's a real tricky situation. I wonder if we could pull the mushroom. Wasn't that? Ooh. I guess. All right. So, I guess we'll still have something to talk about that isn't just, you know. Ooh. There we go. So, hey, get the boss key, or the big key. So, as I said, right, alongside my controller being, unfortunately, like, dead, I say, well, I'm actively using it right now. Oh, hey. What's up, though? I was playing some MK11 yesterday, and man, I forgot how much I don't like MK11. Oh boy, it was a time. I mean, like, the online's great, and I can't say that I'm upset with the online. Problem is, the gameplay is not that fun, in my opinion. That's just like, I don't know, probably because I play a lot of anime games, so I'm used to kind of the crazy, ridiculous stuff that anime games do, and MK is very much not an anime game. A lot of the things that I enjoy, I don't really get to do. Also, I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anything. You know how that's all the dungeons are. There's always secrets everywhere. Alright, well. Oh yeah, we can take the loot teleport, huh? And get this thing. Huh. Just one more and we'll have an extra heart. I don't know, just like the mechanics of MK11 kind of suck. But that kind of brings me to Guilty Gear Accent Core. The game that I got for literally $3. It's an older Guilty Gear game, so, you know, it is what it is. So it's a little janky. I've played it a little bit, and it is a good time, in all honesty. Though, again, I haven't really played it a lot. But a little bit that I have played is good. I think I have to come at it from the other staircase to get that. And not too long ago, it added a really cool thing, where you can, like, just from a replay that you have saved, you can just, at any point in time, you can just take control of your character, or either character. Hey, 20 rupees. Which I think is amazing. Because that's a really cool thing to have in a fighting game. And very useful. Man, I really can't push any of those. But I mean, well, no, I don't think I could. I don't think I have the... like, it is so helpful. Because you can just be like, huh. You know, that game was really close. I wonder if I could have, you know, like, I dropped my combo at the end there. I wonder if I could have killed my opponent. And you just go into the replay, and then you just take control of your character during that moment. And then you just do the combo. And then you can find out if it would have killed. It's great. Also, we got a big slimy boy coming into the shrine here. For the temple? Shrine? Oh, man. Oh. Slimy boy. Oh. Whoa! Big boy. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh, it's great. Alright. Whoa! Alright, bad reaction. Sorry. Concentrating a little more than I probably should be. Alright. The real question is, do I have the mashing skills to two-phase this? Oh, I got trapped in a corner so fast. Up against the wall. The answer is honestly probably. I'll do it fall over. Woo! Oh, dang, not quite, not quite. Ooh, unfortunate. Well, alright. Well, it's as good as done at this point. Like, that's just like a cool thing to have in a fighting game, just the ability to do that. That's so cool. Plus it has rollback, it's got GGPO specifically, which is always good. I did it. They got the Earth element. That's pretty. 3 poggers. 3 PogChamp. You got the Earth element. Power of the Earth is the source of all living things. The Earth element is the embodiment of that power. Hey, I got a heart container! My energy has been increased and replenished. Fortunately, we are 1 piece of heart short. And I know how to get the last one here. But... Oh, we got the Earth element. Just go tell the Elder at once. I intended to. Fortunately, I gotta be a big boy to get that one. I think I remember where that is in relation to us. It's not too crazy. Hi. You retrieved the Earth element from that fiend-infested shrine. Incredible. Humans are amazing creatures. They'll be sure to be amazed too. I would hope so. Action Core is like a pretty decent time. I haven't played a lot of it, and I obviously can't really play much of it currently until a new controller comes in, due to the problems with it. And it's hard to play this kind of games without it. So you have found the... That is the same voice. So you have found... Whatever. Found the Earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. Your conviction holds strong. Head to Mount Crenel. There, you will find a man named Malar. Among all the Minish, no one more able to repair your sword. You ask him, and I'm certain he will reforge your broken Precorium. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel safely. You are brave, but there are many evils now in this world. Whew. Oh boy. Those legs haven't gotten much use lately. Give me this door here. Take him up to the forest, quickly. Great Elder, we are in your debt. We shall head for Mount Crenel at once. Sure. Yep, definitely. Yep, we're heading to the mountain right now. We're going there. Going there real quick. Don't mind me. We'll get there. We're just taking the scenic route. It's okay. Alright, bye. If my memory is correct, though, should be able to get that one up by the temple. Almost did the dome. We'll have to come back in here. It's pretty sure we can just turn ourselves big boy. Like so. Ta-da! And then it should just be like up to here, right? Yeah. And it's literally just right here. Hey. Replenish and increase. Thanks. That's just like other stuff for later. I'm sure though, to kind of go back to the whole Mortal Kombat thing, I'm sure part of the reason why I don't like Mortal Kombat is also because I play Frost, and Frost is terrible. Like, really terrible. Like, she is so bad. Every time. I don't think I've ever, in any point in time playing MK11, have I ever felt that Frost was a good character. Which is unfortunate. But her moves are cool, so I play her. But I also played Scorpion, and I kind of wanted to learn Joker, but also I feel like Joker's just not going to be fun for me. Because he seems like not my style of character. And in fact, I don't think my style of character really exists in MK. That's what before you should see Malar. He and his apprentices are skilled in the arts of metalworking. They live in the mountains, so they can be close to the ore. It's more stuff. I didn't know if there was anything going on with those people. I think we're okay to just head on over now. Now we head this way. Hey, there's like a house here. What up, dude? Green clothes and the mystical hat. Sir, would you by chance be Shrabo? The one who found the earth element? Surely you are. I've heard so many tales about you. I am Valari, researcher of antiques, and also a bit of an inventor. You know, you won't be able to get back to town, you know, all the debris. Here, I have something that might come in handy. Got a bomb bag. It has 10 bombs in it. They can blow up lots of stuff. Something about the air of like all the text in this game. Like it has like a certain like tone and quality to it that's just like really fun. And I greatly appreciate it. Cool. Got a shell. Sweet. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. Huh? Wow, it blew up! Hey, kid. Where that stone marker used to be? There's some strange symbol on the ground. Yes, of course. Why, this must be... Well, I haven't the foggiest, to be honest. Well, I guess it's just there now. Huh. This looks like a job for... I will figure this out eventually. I will get this down. Hey! Get it, we blew things up. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Get Skyward Sword. I don't know, probably not. I don't really care much about Skyward Sword, in all honesty. If they were to port Twilight Princess, though, I'd get that real quick. And then I still need to figure out if I want to buy a physical copy of Hades just for the sake of having a physical copy of Hades. Because that game is great. I would love to have a physical copy for no reason other than for the sake of having one. 20 more mysterious shells. Let's go. Getting all these shells. I don't even know if they're for. But I kind of do. Again, I like vaguely remember what they're for, but I also don't remember. I will figure this out eventually, I swear. Cutting the grass. Oh, this game is so great. And the music. Oh, the GBA sound font, man, I swear. I already said it. It just reminds me so much of Pokemon. Every time I hear all those trumpets, those GBA trumpets, my brain just immediately goes Pokemon. Because 3rd gen, with all of its trumpets, oh, it was great. Honestly, the biggest mistake of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was not having it be nothing but brass. Alright, so who's this wonderful fella? Who are you? Hey, look at this kinstone piece. Have you ever seen one like this? What, you don't know what a kinstone piece is? Well, tell you what. Why don't you come back and see me when you get one, okay? Okay. That's what they're called. Kinstones. That is the other big thing that this game does, is the kinstone. They're pretty cool, honestly. At least I think they're pretty cool. They're very fun. I can understand if people think they're not fun, because pretty good reason why they might not think. Oh hi, you guys are in the way again. You're just always in the way, huh? Hey, Mucho, I'm head carpenter around these parts. If I was trust me, it's time for reconstruction. You're standing in right now? Work zone. We can do this for a little kid like you. Okay. I only killed like a giant slime. Well, I guess it's a normal sized slime, but a giant slime nonetheless. I got 5 bombs. It's something in my bomb bag. With pleasure. Stupid moles. Can I blow this up? Actually, I don't remember. I think I have to get a, I think I have to do something else. Yeah, I have to do something else for that. I think I remember. I don't remember specifically. That's the wrong button. Okay, it do be like that sometimes. Can't do anything there. What up with this one? Holder of the Sacred Powers. We grant you the power of wind. I had a stone marker crumble. With another of those symbols. You know, I don't know how many times I see that happen. It still rattles me. Understandable. I did it again. I'm gonna get that confused for a long time. Like, literally the whole stream I'm going to struggle with which one is which. Normally I don't struggle with control stuff too often, but I don't know, it's gonna be a bit of an issue, I think. This is our house, right? Yeah. So this is your house. Oh, that seems like a nice place. So, where's my room? Well, your room would be probably up here with my room. There's nothing here. So this is your room. That makes it my room too, right? Yes, yes it does. Yes it does. Eslo? Is that right, Eslo? I'm just gonna call you, Hattie McHatterton. That sound good? Hattie McHatterton? Yo, Gramps! I got this cool hat. Oh, welcome back, Shrivel. My, but you're looking so much stronger. If you're tired, just go ahead and take a nap upstairs in your room. I'm busy making swords for the guards to keep the monsters at bay. Wish I could do more, but for now, I need you to save Princess Zelda. Well, I gotta go find the four elements of the world, and then, you know, once I get those, I gotta, you know, like, go talk to some dude, and he'll be like, hey, I'll make the sword now, and then, you know, he makes the sword, and then we gotta go do other things, probably, I don't know. I mean, you know how this goes, right? I mean, you've heard the stories. That's a thing that we can't do. Reasons. Please, sparkling when we get near it? Cool. Oh, some hut. I think we can do something with that later. That's why it's sparkling. Something's gonna happen with that. I don't remember what. Yeah, it's been a long time, so... It's gonna be a little weird. Well, we got this here. Oh. Fairy fountain. I'll leave those fairies. B. Okay. So those guys. Nothing here. Oh, let's keep heading back to town. Cool. I cannot go that way. I guess we can go around? Yeah, we can go up this way. Anything over here? Is this the way we came from, right? Maybe? Yes, it is. Okay. Dang, we've already maxed out our money? That's crazy. Alright, well, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Fighting games and how Mortal Kombat's bad. Smile. Yo, what up, dude? Come on, see how many Kinstone pieces you can collect. You never know what fusing Kinstones will do, but it's sure to be good. Come on up and get your free Kinstone bag for holding your Kinstone pieces. Miss out on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yes, yes, you're here for your free Kinstone bag, aren't you? That's right, if you didn't hear me, but they're free for all kids right now. Hey. Get a Kinstone bag. You gotta carry Kinstones. That's good. That's right, the really contents from the status one. I don't know what that means, but okay. Fitting two Kinstone pieces together is called Kinstone Fusion. You get two pieces to fit perfectly. Great happiness will come your way. I'll put a Kinstone piece in your Kinstone bag so you can give it a try. Anyone who's ready and willing to fuse Kinstones will look like I do right now. You see that look in their eyes? That's when you press L. Use the pad to choose a Kinstone piece, press A to try fusing it. None of this makes any sense, dude. What do you mean? You catch all of that? Yes, yes I did. stand in front of me and press L so we can fuse kinstones. Yes, that's it. Press L and then you can see the kinstones. Now, I want to choose this one. 2 kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. Well, the hurdy-gurdy man. Something's happened. Oh man. Oh, that's so cool. We cleared the vines from that tree over in South Hyrule Field. A perfect fit. Things we're both due for a little happiness. See ya. Man, he zooms out, huh? He's just like, I'm leaving. Alright, well, let's go see what's up with that, you know? You never know. I mean, you know, I think it's something cool, right? South Hyrule Field? Oh, well, I mean, we already know where it is, but literally right here. Yeah, right here. Little tree. I've gotta say, a little bit of happiness definitely came my way with that one. But I say kinstones. That's the gimmick. That's our fetch quest. You know, who needs bugs or the weird spider things? Right, we got that. Ah, yes, welcome, please. Feel free to browse. Well, we already have a shield. We don't need bombs. I assume. Yes, hello, sir. Is this only 80 rupees for a wallet? King's ransom rupees. Yeah, we'll buy it. But the big wallet, carrying more rupees. Much obliged, my good lad. Please do not hesitate to stop by again. Oh, I'll come back later. Hi. Hey, what do you want? My sister's not here. She's at school. You have a weird hat. Where can I get one of those? Well, I found it in a forest. I was just walking around, right, and these like weird little octopus things were just like shooting it. I don't know, this is horrible. Like, cuckoos? Cuckoos have we got now? Can you catch them for me? Sure. Try to catch 2 of them within 25 seconds, please. But you can't go into buildings or leave town. Oh god. Oh, I did not mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. Yeet it. Yeet it. Alright, I got 2 of them. Ooh, golden boy. Gotta just, oh, where'd he go? Yeet. Time's up, that's it. Thanks for the reward. Hey, 10 shots. You got 20 rupees! Doesn't it feel good to help others? Yes it does, game. It does feel good. Hi. Hello, my brother's at school. Okay. I feel like you guys maybe don't know what's going on with your, relatives. That's okay. You don't need to know, I guess. This house appears to be empty. Maybe they shouldn't go there. Well, we're not gonna just break into random people's houses and steal their stuff? Oh, hi. I'm the postman! Crossing town at incredible speed to bring you your mail! Oh, okay. See you, dude. Also, a little baby chick up there. Oh. I'm the Sniffblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule! If you train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skills dramatically. So, would you like to train here? Yes. I shall start with the most basic of all techniques. Teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might. That's all, young sword master, or swordsman. You understand? Yes, I do. Haha, very good. A very quick student. One must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. I call this the Swift Blade Possession Technique of training. Watch this. Possession! This guy. Now, you must try it yourself. Press and hold your sword button, build up enough power, then release your destructive might. That's all there is to it. We did it. Yes, fine work. Here, a quick study. We'll now give you this Tiger Scroll. If you ever forget this technique, you can review it with the Tiger Scroll. You may view it any time from the quest status. Yeah, we're the spin attack. First sword technique. This is the first sword technique you've learned. Master Smith. That's pretty cool. Well, I could talk to him, but I already know that we're not going to be able to learn more right now, so we'll just save a little bit of time around. Can you get out of the way of the door? Can you move? Can you? Okay, I'll come back later. Actually, can you move? Okay, cool, thank you. Oh, there's a lot of people. Hi, it's this dude. Hey, what up? Oh, dang, fabulous. There are all sorts of interesting gossip in here. Stop by from time to time. Well, I'll be honest, I don't know if I really care. That's pretty cool, though. I see. What's a weird shop? Some kids by the pond. Oh, we got this dude. What up, bro? Howdy, howdy. Come get your fresh veggies grown by Eenie the Meanie. Or Eenie and Meanie. They're fresher than fresh, folks. And they're good for you, too. You the fruit salesman? Hey, hey, fresh fruit. Get your fresh fruit here. Wow. Door's shut. Can't open it from inside. That's not surprising. Well, if that's unfortunate, they're not open yet. Well, we'll just have to come back later then, won't we? I suppose. Oh, the shoe man. What is that? Oh, welcome to Rem's shoe shop. I don't even know if I take a nap, all my shoes are done when I wake up. You know, if I can make shoes in my sleep, I must be in the right job. I'm just gonna, you know, turn into a little boy. It's okay. Look! Look! Hey! Oh. That's right, even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much. Quite crafty. And who would have thought that that would be a portal to Minish world? Unfortunately, his shoes are in the way. I guess we won't be doing that. I can't exactly leave. Glad I wasted time doing that. Alright, that's fine. I mean, we got some knowledge, right? We learned. Learned a thing or two. There goes the postman. He was booking it. What do we got here? Oh, the food shop. I did not mean to set a bomb here. I'm so sorry. Must make deliciousness. Doesn't that smell spectacular? I have to give out free samples. I say, did you ask for me? Welcome. Just bring whatever you'd like to buy out to the register. I'll take the bread. Okay. Come to the one and only bakery of Wheaton and Pita. Okay then. Delicious brioche. Brioche? It's a weird word, alright? Give me some slack. Which may or may not have something special inside. It's a filling. Is a filling and fulfilling bargain at only 20 rupees. I'll buy it. Why not? But a brioche looks so crusty and delicious. There was a kinstone piece inside your tasty treat. What incredible luck! Oh, that was so nice. Thank you. I assume this is not open. I want to play a game, but this place isn't open yet. I just gotta get here too early. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Yo, what? That's unfortunate. They're not open yet. Ah, well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? I suppose. Doggo! Arf, arf, arf. Oh, yes. Spoken like a real doggo. I assume... Yeah, okay. Not open. I mean, it's the same location, so that makes sense. I think the mayor's doing a fine job no matter what people say. Oh, that's great, Mr. Old Man. That mustachioed guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. There's something fishy about this room, too. Hold on. I'm Hagen, mayor of this fair town. That's usually very important and busy folk, I'll have you know. I still have a hobby, of course. I collect unusual masks. I just love them. Beautiful. Simply magnificent, I tell you. Cool. You want to fuse kinstones? Oh, please, yes. Well, I definitely can't fuse that one. You want to quit? I was looking forward to it so much. Well, I'm sorry, but I only have one, and like, it's not very good. Oh, don't make... Stop. A kinstone piece. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've learned that yet, so, yeah, we can come back here later. That's what I think. Dang. I guess I did a little late. Crazy. Oh, hi, teacher. Well, if it isn't Shrap, it is good to see you again. School's in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. Well, that's fine. I don't know if I want to. Sorry, but I can't let you pass. There are monsters out there. I have okay. I have weapons. I can defend myself, bro. It's fine. For the old legend that something big will happen when Hyrule's bells ring? The bell ring? Oh. Check out a book, but they're not open. Oh. Age brings patience, sonny. I can wait. Well, good. I'm glad you can. A lot of people can. Wow, the post office. What up, dude? Stamp, right to left. Okay, well, what about left to right? Oh, you think about that one? The Swiftblade School in the south end of town is really awesome. Teacher Swiftblade has an amazing direct teaching style. Wish I could train there. Didn't just go there! Hi. I come from a faraway land. You can tell by my clothing, can't you? That's all you had to say, huh? Oh, I definitely can't fuse with you. Actually, I think I'm confused with Mr. Merriman. Or Arf. My doggo. Oh, well. We gotta get to the mountain, right? I suppose. Where's the mountain? We could probably get there from above, right? I'm gonna talk to the mayor real quick, because I think I confused with him. With the piece from his basement. Yeah. Look at that. The Kinston pieces fit perfectly. What's gonna happen? Good old Scrabble. I think I know what that is. Hey! Yeah, Lone Lawn Ranch. I don't think I can get in there yet, though. Oh, it's so pretty, a perfect fit. Now I know I'll get it. Oh, I'm really so happy, bro. Under construction. All digging strictly prohibited. Why no dub? What do you mean no dub? Nothing but dub. Okay. I guess I'll have to go to the south and around. Yeah, no, we went in there. I think we've gone everywhere now. Yeah, we can just go to the west here. Not that side, though. Let's go down. Oh, maybe... There should be a way over there. We should leave it over there. That's okay. I got this. I'll figure it out. My sense of direction is really kicking in right now. I mean, I literally have a map at my disposal. As if that's going to help. No, maps are actually very useful. Yeah, we can get over from here. Right? No, we can't. Why name change? I don't recognize his brand. Because I just didn't like the old one. That's all there is to it. I just think Renaki sounds better. And is less stupid. Okay. Well, we're at a bit of a weird impasse, huh? I need to find how to get where I'm trying to go. I am an idiot. What does it mean? Well, that's for you to figure out on your own. That's the joy of things. Sometimes things have meaning, sometimes they don't. I mean, it does. There is a reason why it is what it is. But, that doesn't matter. But we're gonna leave it at that. It do be what it be. Why is it the way it be? Oh, I don't know. I guess we can talk to this email, huh? Planted a big old bean! It hasn't sprouted yet, but what it does, it's gonna be a big suck. Cool! Is that all you wanted to talk about? Alright, bro! It'd be like that, I guess. Man, it's proud of his beans. Speaking of beans, you guys know that coffee is just bean soup? Great. Hope they're not stealing jokes. No. I mean, I guess I'm not really stealing it. A merchant moon in a game called the Heaven's Vault? Is that true? I certainly didn't know that. Where do I guess... I don't remember where to go, if I'm being honest. Look, it's been a long time, right? The first, like, getting through and what, like, the whole first dungeon, really easy. I remember that very, very well. Everything else afterwards, I do not remember nearly as well. I don't think there's anything we can do over here currently, yeah. That's a cool thing though, I guess. And Akiyama from P5. Well, it's not Akiyama, is it? I thought it was Amiyama. Or Amibaya, something like that? I thought it was Ami. I mean, it might be Aki, but I assumed it was Ami. Though he does have two first names. Ren and Akira. And different last names. I don't remember the last name. I remember the first name. So... Dude, how do I get over where I need to go? Maybe I just talk to them, right? I mean, I have stuff, right? I got weapons, I got armor. Not really, but I got a shield, I got weapons. People just let me pass. We're working here, sorry, but we can't let you pass. Sorry? You suck. You there. Oh ho. So you learned the spin attack. Still dangerous, but maybe you can handle it. Well, let's see how you do. Show me that spin attack. Yeah, that's the one. There are monsters out there, kid. Just make sure you're careful. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, there's a bunch of rocks. I'm not gonna sit here and pick all of these up, I'll be honest. That'll take way too much time. We do not know this technique. Acute kidney injury. Oddly specific, honestly. Not something I would have guessed. And I took the P5 thing because of the 5. Hey, you're at the mountain. I mean, to be fair, the other reason why there's a... I mean, if I could have had it the way that I wanted, there wouldn't be any numbers at all, but unfortunately, it had to be that way. I don't make the rules. Mr. Twitch makes the rules. Streamer, what does it mean? It doesn't matter what it means. That's the beauty of it. What did the other one mean? That doesn't, you know? The other one had meaning too. Oh, I need my shield. So technically it's not really anything either. Look it, nerd. Okay, you got me. I'll make it up to you by telling you something good. A friend of mine in a cave just east of here, filled by highlands. As an item. Planning on going up Mount Cranel. Think you might need it. Won't get you to the top, but it might just get you to the start. That was some very good info, my man. Thank you. Very helpful. That made sense. I mean, not really. It was really dumb. I mean, I did make it when I was, like, 12, so... The reasoning as to why I changed doesn't really matter either. I mean, I just didn't like it. I wanted to change, and I liked the new one. It sounded good. No, it doesn't. That, I'll confirm, it's not just another language. That kind of ruins the whole point. If I dislike the old name, why would I just make it the same thing, but kind of different? Like, that does... That kind of ruins the whole point of doing it. So, this is the highway. There's a dude somewhere, like a cave somewhere. We can go in to get us the item. Right, so the current objective is to go into the mountain. Yeet. I'm unsure. I mean, like, there's a cave there. But how would I get that? That's the real question. I guess maybe from, like, something in here? No. I think, like, I know what it is. I know what I need to get. I don't remember how to get there. I don't think I can blow them. So I guess it's worth a shot, right? Might as well, right? I don't think you can blow these ones out, but... might as well try. Nope. Cool. I kinda figured. I thought so. Well, shoot. We can't go up there. I think those two link together. There's like nothing here. There's just a broken bridge. Yeah, this is just a broken bridge from there. We can't really do anything with this. Nothing here. We'll figure it out. We're walking around aimlessly. I might have to pull up a guide. I won't lie. Because we can't do anything down here, right? This is just nothing. No, it's... Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. I didn't see that. Also, you can pick up the bushes. Well, I no longer have bombs, and that's my own fault. Here's Boyo. Alright. I will figure it out eventually, I swear. One of these days I'll learn how my controls are set up. Nerd! Oh, you got me. Let me make it up to you. You can have this most deluxe of all bottles from 20 rupees. What do you say, huh? Sure. An empty bottle. All sorts of things. Thanks a lot. That's why thanks a lot. Oh. Now we just grab the bottle. Head on up the ladder. And now we're good. That was the cave he was talking about. Cool. We can go ahead, head on over here. I put water in the bottle, sprinkled on different things. The Bean Groove! That's crazy. Oh, there's like these cool green water too. There's giant rocks. Got these enemies, whose names I have forgotten. I don't have any bombs. Which is unfortunate, because I should actually have a bomb, but I don't, because I'm stupid. No. I will learn my control scheme, I swear. Eventually I'll figure it out. I keep just like second guessing myself is the problem. Oop. Oh. The trees hurt. Oh no, it's the spike thing. Yeah. Yeah, those hurt. The webby, whatever you want to call them. If I don't need bombs? I don't think I need a bomb to get through this. Beware crumbling walls, blasting strictly prohibited. Yeah, I think I might need bombs. Can I get bombs anywhere? Maybe? Maybe in here? Do you have bombs? Are you a bomb salesman? I mean, bomb salesmen are pretty notorious for being inside caves. Okay, you got me. You make it by selling you bombs. 10 of them for 30 rupees. Yeah, okay, you're a bomb salesman. A lot. I keep trying to use the D-pad when I have it mapped to the stick. Like an idiot. Okay, we'll bomb this wall. We're gonna bomb all three. So, I'm paying attention. I was looking at the screen. At the game. Just totally official hardware copy of the game. Oh, look at some red slime. Are these guys called choo-choos or something? I'll be honest, I'm forgetting, like, my brain has forgotten everything about Zelda. Or Zelda enemy names. Go ahead and become the small lad. That's some real bouncy crystals. Am I right? This perfectly normal-looking stone was another portal in the Minish world. Maybe another rock. There may be other rock portals. Keep your eyes peeled, boy. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to roll. I also kind of forgot what his voice sounded like. I apologize. Or well, the voice that I was doing. Sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes you just forget. It's unfortunate. It'd be like that. I think I've said it already, but in case I haven't, as for what we're doing after this, we will be playing, brain work, Hollow Knight. There we go, Hollow Knight. And we're still waiting on information on Rune King, like, I hope Riot gives them something. I'm waiting for a while to get some info on that one. So I hope they give us info soon. Because I really do want to know when it comes out, but obviously, right, we have to wait until we get literally any information on it. Oh. Very fun. That's nice to have. What was the minimal one for? I know it's important, we need it. I don't remember what for. Actually, we probably should just keep going forward, huh? Through this cave. I'll probably find out. I did it again! I did the thing again. Oh, yeet! Oh yeah, these guys. Which we can fight. Oh. Once you've pulled off their iron mask, those guys are no trouble whatsoever. I believe I can still just hit them behind, yeah. Also just put them behind. Or I can equip the gust thing and do that. Actually, I think I said there was like nothing like it before, but honestly the Gust Bellow's kind of like a very close item to, or nothing like that item, but yeah, the Gust Bellows is kind of the same idea. Alright, you know what? I'm going to... Oh my god. I will eventually get this, I swear. Look at him, he's a little adorable. Just a little bird man. A bird blob. Alright. Clarks, how silly of me. Hey, my boy, jump into that whirlwind over there. Blender, is this a great idea or a terrible one? Well, it's probably a little bit of both, honestly. Well, I guess we'll jump into it. Oh, thank you to the tornado. Oh. Man, isn't that cool? We get to just, like, do the thing. That's pretty epic. A pretty epic gamer moment, if I say so myself. I'm excited for Hollow Knight, in all honesty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after Hollow Knight. I don't think Hollow Knight will take too long. Right, because like it's not like a super long game. But it'll definitely take some time. It's surprising, you know, that a game of any kind would take time. You know. Ah, I remember what the minimal water is for now. Hey, found a hole. That's pretty cool. Just making sure. I mean, we also have to uncover this thing, right? Right. Ooh, watch out for the, So what's up with this, first off? Oh, it's someone's house. Water is life for Krenel beans! The blue beans grow when you pour water, but the green beans, Mount Krenel mineral. The Krenel mineral water can be found only in a spring here on Mount Krenel. Well, really the spring is closer to the base of Mount Krenel. Instone piece. Thank you, that's pretty positive, I guess. I fell right back into his house. I'm sorry for intruding. We'll just do your things and leave. I don't know if we're gonna go for Hollow Knight. I have like some ideas what we could do, but I'm not like super sure. Did I do that wrong? Because the green ones need the special green water. That's a green one. Yeah. Unfortunate that that's how that happened. I gotta come back up here. It's not too hard to get back to the water though, it's like right here. It's literally just over here. I believe I have to do it from the front. Yeah, hi choo-choos. Yeah. But I have to go all the way back around, which will be a little annoying. Also these dudes, but honestly, we're just gonna book it. Oh, wrong button. Alright, cool. We're going to put it away, because I will accidentally throw it on the ground for no reason. I just already know. Alright, we can go ahead and head back over there and do it right this time. Pretty sure I need to hit it from the bottom, and not from the side. What is the easiest way to get there? Fortunately, it is through here. Not through that. Although, actually, I will take a ferry and leave. Alright. I went the wrong way. Me having any sense of direction continues to prevail. Oh god. How am I ever gonna play a game like Breath of the Wild? Like, honestly? My lack of direction? How am I ever gonna get through that? Like, I'm gonna get lost so much in that game. Like, I'm getting lost in this game, and like, I've beaten this game several times. I was not facing the correct way. Let's not mess it up this time. Let's do it right. What, you're getting lost? So you need to get somewhere specific and can't find it? Yeah, that sounds about right. These twigs. Really in the way, huh? The magic beam. Yeah, that's a big oopsie for me again. Alright. Well, one more time, shall we? One more time. I forgot that that's all I have to do is just pick it up and move it. I don't know how I managed to forget that. I think it's so simple. But yes, this is Dark Souls. Finish it here. All Zelda games are Dark Souls. I mean, this one's honestly the Dark Souls of Zeldas. As you can tell by how difficult this has been so far for me to accomplish the simple task of pouring water on a beam. You'd think it'd be simple, but actually, it's one of the most challenging things anyone can do. It's the hardest mission, if you ask me. Look at that unavoidable damage. Like you just have to take a quarter of a heart every time. You know, like that's a struggle. You gotta go through the whole thing, right? I gotta go fight bats again. Like it's just gonna be a whole ordeal. Why do I keep coming down here? I can literally just jump off. Like this is, I mean, probably faster just because of load zones and load time. What do I know? I lied about the bats. I forgot they're permadeath. Yeet. Alright, cool. Just yeet myself up there. Just rolling around at the speed of sound. So what a lot of people don't realize is Zelda games are actually Sonic games. Same franchise. People just don't know, you know? As you can tell by how much I'm rolling. You know, because, you know, what does Sonic do, right? He rolls around at the speed of sound. What is Link doing? Rolling around at the speed of sound. Clearly, same franchise, same games, even. Dare I say? Okay, if I missed that this time, I would have been so mad. Alright. You're on Mount Crenel. Crenel? Oh, Lost for the Mines? Well, we probably want to go to the mines, right? You have places to go and you gotta follow the rainbow? Ooh. Maybe not follow the rainbow, but we do have places to go, right? Alright. I'm taking that. I'm taking so much unnecessary damage. We're good. It's fine. It's okay. We're fine. Look. Things just got really bad, really fast. As it always does. These kinds of things, right? You know, you're doing fine, you're doing great, and then all of a sudden it just all explodes on you. Look. Alright, well. Can't do anything there. I guess we're gonna go the other way. I'll double check these real quick just to make sure, but I don't think they're anything. Alright. Well, time to head out. Oh, there's so many enemies. Something about just the music of this game and the sound font really makes me want to play Pokemon Emerald. It really does. Oh, watch out for falling rocks. Can I just find this? Like, clean items or something. So... I'm clearly supposed to go somewhere. It's not down. I can't go up. So what if I use the bomb? Dang. He tried to jump, but it wasn't enough. Hindstone piece, let's go, dude. don't know why. I genuinely really like the Pinstone thing. I think it's really fun. It's just like a fun thing to do. I don't know why. Like, it takes fetch quests and makes them, like, not just a fetch quest, right? But there's actually something to do with it, you know? Because normally with fetch quests, right, it's just like, oh yeah, you collect the thing and bring it to me. But in this game, it's actually, you know, collect the things, bring it to all of the people, and then, like, let you get cool things out of it. You know, you get, like, heart pieces and fruit. And just, like, other stuff. Like, you just get all kinds of cool stuff out of it. It's a good time. It's a fun system. I wish more games had this system. Not a lot of games do something. We will inevitably be down there at some point. I honestly think we'll be able to probably get through the first 2 dungeons today, at least. We might be able to get on our way to number 3. Or do, like, some side quest kind of stuff. Within our allotted time frame, but we'll definitely be able to get through, I think, the first 2 main dungeons here. I also have to remember how many dungeons there are. I don't think there's that many. It's like, this game's on, like, the shorter side for Zelda games. A lot of the time comes from doing the Pinstone stuff. They're just, like, exploring around. Which, you know, that's the whole... That's just Zelda. Oh, well, I broke the song. MB. Sorry, didn't mean it. Suck it, nerd. I'm moving up to you. That's grip ring. Only 40 rupees. I'll take it. Cool. I can now climb the walls. That's pretty epic. There are so many bombs in here, dude. I only have a normal bomb, though. What do you expect me to care with all those? Bunch of mimics. They're not actually mimics. They might as well. They're just as obnoxious as mimics. Well, we can climb the wall, I guess. I cannot do that yet. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. Oh, yeah, we just climbed down here. So yeah, now if we want to, like, go back, like, we can easily head back and stuff. We can just climb down the walls. Oh. That's probably back here, huh? That's fine, I guess. Actually, I can climb it, so I should be able to... Oh, I can't climb that. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, that's fine. Because we can climb this now, so... We'll get us back to where we were pretty quickly. This should be enough, right? Dang, it's not enough. It wasn't enough. That's fine. Yeah, I know. Look, I pulled a little bit too strong, you know. The weight of my muscles weighed me down. You know how it is. Well, I don't remember what this is. Over here. Ah, the way to go. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, do we want to come up here? Yeah, dude, that's what happened. Just because you don't believe me or agree with it doesn't mean that it's not true. That's just what happened. Ow. You know, there was a sign that said to watch out for falling boulders. Here I am getting hit by falling boulders. Ooh. I'll run over to here. Twitch chat always. Twitch chat's like never right. Yep, but I said it. What are you gonna do about it, huh? It's just true. You know, I'm just stating fact. Like, it's not my fault that Twitch chat doesn't know anything half the time. I'm mostly joking, but also I'm not, because I've seen some really dumb things out of Twitch chat. Like, really dumb. Hold on. That's just my observation. I did not mean to do that. I just wanted to see what was over there. Whoa. Man, it's like raining and sad over here? What time? These raindrops are like boulders of water to us. Kid, watch out. One of them hits us. It'll sting something fierce. Ooh. Wow, we did it. Go ahead and just push that in there. Can I not pick this up? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way though. I guess I am not strong enough. That's okay. We can just push it. Just like in every single Pokemon boulder puzzle. Pretty good time, yeah. So, I don't know. I had topics of conversation, and I forgot what all of them were. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I picked the wrong route. Alright. Not again. Well, will I ever learn what my control setup is, even though I'm the one who said it? Find out next time. Never. Never will I. I will never do it. It's never gonna happen. I can guarantee that to you. That is my promise to the stream. I will never learn my own control setup. As the person who created it, why would I ever learn? That doesn't make any sense. Block puzzles. Let's go. Honestly? Alright. So I think, like, the big issue, or, like, the biggest issue that this game has, just in general, which, I mean, I didn't really think was much of an issue as a kid because I didn't mind it. But, and it's also not necessarily its fault. It's just because of the fact that it was a Game Boy game, a Game Boy Advance game. But item slots, you only have 2. It just feels kind of bad playing a Zelda game with 2 items. You have to swap a lot. Which, I mean, you know, again, like, that's just a problem. That's not like a actual issue of the game. That's just a problem of it being a Game Boy game. Like, there's not really anything that the game can do about that, other than, like, use other buttons, but there's only so many buttons on a Game Boy Advance, right? Really B, A, L, and R. So, don't really have much of a choice with that. Which is fine, like, that's just how it is. What are you gonna do about it, you know? Huh. Oh, yeah, I remember how to do this. Oh. Hmm. Cool. Don't quite remember that particular puzzle. Was there somewhere else to go? That roll was intentional. Oh yeah, it's just back over here in the block room. Okay. So we do have to go. There's nowhere else for me to go. Unless there's a place that I can bomb somewhere, but... I don't think so. Unless I'm supposed to go down that pit, but I doubt it. Actually, I know I'm not supposed to, because we went down there totally intentionally. Oh, you know what? I can probably... Oh, well, I can't really turn it around, though. Can I throw ball? No, right? I can't. Can I... No, I can't. Okay. I think I'm supposed to hit that, but also I don't remember. Unfortunate. Also possible I'm completely wrong. Yeah, that's that room. Maybe there's something in that room that I didn't do? Hmm. I guess there's also the... Can I, like, pull these through? Hmm. Yeah. I don't really see how that helps me. You know, I should have expected that one, actually. God. Alright. Alright, so I'm just trying to remember, what am I doing? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here? No, because this is the way to go. Unless there's, like, somewhere else I can go? And I'm just dumb and don't remember? I don't know. It's possible it's just like a bomb thing. I want you to bomb something. Or like in the center or something here. I don't think so though. It's a little too arbitrary. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll go through the block room again, I guess, and head back a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to get back through here. Okay. Well. Baby, I can't go back. I can't. These are one-way onlys, apparently. So... what am I meant to do here? Also, I totally just realized that what I've been doing is opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing with this. I'm supposed to just do that. Open up push that forward. That would make no sense. Like, I wanna... That's like a switch, right? Like a switch of some kind. I was thinking maybe if I could like hold one of the jars like that, I might be able to get it, but I don't know if I can. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't go back. Oops. Alright, alright. Look. I didn't think I would need this, but apparently I do. Because I don't remember. Oop, not Mini Shark. Ah, Salted Village. The Village is a great place for this. They have a lot of really good things here. Alright. Cave of Flame. Good stuff, climate. Over here, push the boulders, do the puzzle. I can throw the bomb. That's all there is to I can throw the bomb. I forgot about that. I forgot you could throw them. I'm like an idiot. It's been a while, okay? It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Alright. We can continue forward. Ooh. More puzzles. Alright, let's not mess this up. Alright, we're good. We got it. We got it. Oh, block puzzle for a chest. You know I'm about to do that. Oh, a Kinstone piece. Let's go, dude. That's pretty epic. Alright. And then we become the small boy. And then we head over to here. Click the heart. I'll leave these guys be. I don't need to kill them. They're in Malari's mines. Ting along, tong along, pig along for iron. Even rhyme. This mine belongs to Malari and us, the 7 apprentices. Did you ting along, tong along all this long way to get your sword repaired? Boss is down on the lowest level. Thank you. That's some helpful info. What do we got over here? Oh, the lowest level. I assume he's the boss. Green clothes and an odd hat. Sir, that you be young Shrabble. I am Lark, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse. I'll be needing the old sword. Holds the power of the elements first. Show me that broken Picori blade. I love all this adventure, what with the rescuing the princesses and such. I'd be happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you. Here you go, sir. It'll take me a while to remake your sword. In the meantime, we should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug. Not far from here. Alright, let's get started. It'll be a while, Trevo. Let's leave them to find that element. God, it's like making mochi. I assume if you're to the mine, talk to the boss. I won't stop you. Be careful. Cool. There's a few doors we wanted to check out, right? What do we got over here? A little workshop. That's kind of nice. Cute. Quaint little workshop. A smithy. A food here? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Food sounds real good right now, actually. I'm really hungry. I don't know why. All the sleeping quarters. Man, those are some nice, tiny beds. That's all the doors. Yeah, there's nothing special here. It's just some fun little... It's fun little stuff, you know, some world building. I mean, these guys are pretty nice, right? They're pretty cool. Go ahead and become the big. Alright, we definitely don't want to go down there. Holder of the sacred powers, we've entered the power of land. Hey, that stone marker crumbled. There's another of those symbols. You know, no matter how many times this has happened, it still happens. Yeah. Cave of Flame. Wow, it's hot in here. Well, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here. Alright. Well, we're in Dungeon 2. Those blocks don't push. They must be pull blocks. Just go ahead and let these guys do their thing. Look at that. Clean. I need to equip bombs. Your sword will make a dent in their thorny armor. Put them over before you strike. Well, there's one or two ways we can do that. Alright, maybe there's only one way we can do that. Actually. Yeah. Do it. Loser. Blue shell nerd. Imagine having a blue shell. First place Smurfs face. Whatever. Well, I got the compass. Oh god. Ooh. Stop eating my money. There we go. I should open that up for later. Alright. And down we go. A cart system. Oh yeah, so you can just like turn them into bombs with the shield. I can pick it up and throw it. Oh, I don't have to use my bombs. I will say though, I'm very excited for Hollow Knight. It looks like it's a really fun game. And I'm sure that I'm going to love it, so... Very excited to start playing Hollow Knight when we're done with Minish Cap, which, again, I don't... Like, Minish Cap's a short game. The shorter side. I don't think we're going to be playing this for... too long. This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you don't expect me to believe you're scared? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. trying to think of other fun things to do. Oh! Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? It was madness to risk our lives on that rickety human contraption. Now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Did you see that? There was like a thing there. It looked like we could be tiny and go through it. That's like brain. I wonder what's up with that. Like, it couldn't possibly be that we can get small inside this dungeon. Go to Minish size. That'd be weird. Like, could you imagine doing a dungeon while Minish size? I mean, I don't even know if that's possible. This is kind of awkward. Alright, cool. What's this? How interesting. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. My bad. You want me to shrink you down? Just hop over there and press R. I was basically just, wow, there's a thing to turn you into a Minish here? That's cool. Really all they're kind of amounted to, in all honesty. Ooh. Don't mind me, big turtle man. I am just tiny boy. Oh, it's a heart container piece thing. Oh. Oh, that's too thick. Okay, What do we got going on down here? Big chest? Oh, the stairs are too big. Oh, we can hop down here though. Oh, there's like fire and lava? Oh, I don't like that. Big boy. Alright. Cool. Go ahead and open this up. Dungeon map! Let's go! I now know what the dungeon looks like. Pinstone peas! Oh my! It looks really, really hot in that light. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. Oh, I do. Ooh. I would not want to fall in that. Oh, that's like some weird audio stuff with that. Oh. I roll into the fire. Oh, I mean, that's one way of doing it. This is like a cool thing, right? Oh, he's dead forever now. But that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. It's a cool use of like an enemy. I think anyway. Oh, let's come around for that one. It's a good thing we can come around right now. Let's not talk about that, right? It's been a while. Oh! Alright. Let's go. You can make it, Link. I believe in you. I mean, not Link. His name's not Link. So. Ah, yes. One of these should move. Oh, this one will move, right. So we can just push it. It's not like a little platform. So, you know, you gotta push it somewhere so the platform's on the way. A small key. Nice. What if I'm like lock doors and things? Oh, we're back here. Cool. Was there a locked door? I guess. Oh, maybe in here? No. There must be one somewhere. Guess we didn't go up, right? Okay, well that's just like a death drop. We can't go anywhere there. Guess we can go back on the cart, right? No. Perhaps? Well, that seems like the only way to go, right? Unless I am mistaken. Well, it just happened before. Yeah, okay, I think we're supposed to just go back in the cart. Go back in the cart, we shall. Whee! Thanks, just locked up right here. Then we can just walk across the track. Flip the switch. Then we get back in the car. Now we go up here. Hey, that's cool. So getting that heart piece. Little. No, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, boy. Sometimes you make mistakes. We can just bomb our way back in there, so. How do we flip this? Do I need to flip it? That's, I think, a better question. There we go, we can bomb our way in there now. Hey, a piece of heart. 2 more, we get another heart. I guess for fun conversation, since I'm not really conversating anything right now. Not too long ago. Wait. Arc System Works said that they were considering rollback netcode for other Arc System types. Which is great, because man, what I love rollback netcode in like BlazBlue, or I mean any of them honestly. And BB Tag is the one that I put it most, because if they put it on CF, I'd start playing CF right away. I would learn the game. 100%. It looks like it's a fun time. We did it. Time to get our dungeon item real quick. The Cane of Posse. Pocky. Patchy, yeah. Ugh. It flips them. I mean, isn't that just awesome? Man, hopefully there was something that needed to be flipped, but they're painfully away. Hey, kid, why don't you take that Cane of Packy and fire it at that hole? I mean, you never know what'll happen if they try, right? Wow. I mean, isn't that just cool? I think that's pretty cool. Oh, I mean, look at that. Cart flip and everything? Whee! All this is just for a little piece of treasure, but I mean, you know. Treasure is treasure. You know what they say. Treasure is treasure. Well, there's the key to unlock the door. I believe... Oh. I think we can pop down here. Go ahead and open this door up. Keep heading down. We got more tracks, a switch, a Be Small Boy. Easy. You don't remember what those are, but I'm not doing anything to me, so I'm not really be too mad about it. I think they're an enemy for when I'm, yeah. When I'm big boy. We flip it, pop back in. Go ahead and put these little roly-poly boys in their place. Oh, no, you're coming with me, sir. But I would love rollback netcode and more fighting games. I'm actually considering learning Skullgirls, like, for real. One, it's got new content, which is cool, but also because, like, I don't know, it's got rollback, and, like, it looks fun. Like, every time I see Skullgirls, I'm just like, that game looks like it's so much fun. So I kinda wanna play it, because it looks like fun. It looks like a good time. Like, literally every time I see the game, I'm like, this looks like a great time for everyone involved. We can do the cool thing. Another Kinstone piece. Augers. We can't go there, but we can go here. There's all kinds of fire and death and sadness. Ow. I honestly didn't even know that could happen. That's cool. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm very surprised by that. I did not think I landed on the platform. Apparently I did. Alright, cool. Fairly easy dungeon so far. I mean, this is only dungeon 2. What a Kinstone piece. That's pretty epic. Ow. Oh, that didn't go in the hole. MB. Oh! Let's fly away to victory. What up, Bat? Bye, Bat. I honestly don't really have, like, much what I'm thinking of right now, because like, I haven't really been doing a whole lot lately. I've just been playing Runeterra and good old League. So, I guess I've got a bunch of stuff going on with classes, so it's gonna be a fun time here this next couple of weeks. So I'd actually want to come up here. Dang, a whole 100 rupees. It's just a very busy week for me this upcoming week, so. Well, this week and next week are both very busy. And I think the week after as well. I don't know. But hopefully things don't get too crowded that I can't continue. with the wonderful streams and whatnot. We'll do what we can. Make it around. Alright. We do not have the big key. This big key's up there. Probably should have. Not again. I think we can get it by going around. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Well, where does this go, actually? Well, this takes me here. Okay. I forgot. So that's what those are. Okay. Oh, we're just waiting then. Well, actually, I was playing, I guess, puzzle game not too long ago called Well True Learn. It's just like it's a programming kind of thing. Like, it's about programming and stuff. It's very fun. It actually does like a pretty decent job teaching some programming like concepts too. Like some more difficult ones too. Ooh. I tried to rush it. Effectively flip that one. Alright, so I have to do this in 2 parts. I think. Well, actually, we might be able to get away with doing it as one. I think it's been a little close on the timing. Yeah, so we need to take the wind gust up to the platform, and I didn't do that. Okay, it's not like it's too hard to get through there. I undid the mistake. I was trying to go fast, and not really a thing I can do here. But take my time. Let it happen. Did we go this way, right? Or no? Yeah, because we have to go around. We can get up top and stuff. Alright. That on over here. Take the loop around. Like, it's not too difficult to get back, it just takes a hot second. Pun probably intended. I mean, this is me, you know. Puns are pretty epic in my opinion, so... Great time. Kind of floating about, you know. Ooh. Let me float on up over to here. And grab the big key. I think that's everything, right? I don't think we missed anything. I guess we can just check the map real quick. Yeah, we have the compass, right? So that's boss. And we haven't been in that room, and that's the only room we haven't been in. Alright, cool, yeah, that's everything. I guess these dungeons aren't like super big, so... I don't think I'll need it, but, just in case, right? We have a bottle, so... If there's another fairy, might as well try to ferry it. We get a fairy bottle, right? A fairy in your bottle. Bring a friend will come to your aid if energy is depleted. I don't think we'll need it. Well, we should be fine, but... Except for a bad thing to have it right now, we'll probably really need that. Because, you know, it's Zelda. Fighting a lava boy! Oh, he's so cool. Oh boy. I am become speed. Oh god, what is this thing? What's this thing? What do we do? Do we huck bombs? That might be it. Oh my god. Bad timing. Oh my god. Maybe we will do this fairy bottle. Jesus. They're homing missiles, I swear. Well, that did not go as planned. Okay. It's not hucking bombs. Is this a shield thing? I don't think so, right? No, it's not. Okay. So it's either the gust or it's the cane. Ah! I see. I just didn't hit the thing correctly. Oh, that kinda sucked. Ooh. Oh, this is such a cool boss. I'm very low on health though. Ooh. Oh, the lava's rising. Shrinking it. Oh, come on, bro. Oop, give me out. I think we got one more round. Ow. Oh my god. That was a bad roll. Wow. Honestly, this boss is a straight up Pokemon. Straight up. He's just an actual Pokemon. He's really cool though. It's such a cool boss design. It's a fun fight. Honestly, one of the best fire bosses in Zelda, I think. One of my favorites, I think. Like it's such a cool boss fight. We get the fire element. Like, there are a few bosses that I think are just like really cool because of the mechanics and Cross Zelda. Like that's one of them. I think that boss is really cool. Got the fire element. Things bring light to darkness and warmth to all. Fire element is the embodiment of that power. That doesn't really mean anything, but okay. Another one is I think it's Tues-Thurs, right? In Twilight Princess. That you fight with the or yeah, I think it's Tues-Thurs that you fight with the gear wheel. Like you fight like the flying head and everything, as it's like this constant race as you're going up the tower and stuff. Like that's really cool. It's a very fun feeling. That's why I very much enjoy that fight. Very cool fight. Oh, that was hot. It was so hot. I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak with Minish. I suppose so too. Oh. What up, nerd? Hey, how goes the sword, bro? Wow, that was fast work! Not so fast that I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. You got the White Sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse the sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a strange realm trapped between two worlds. It's the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find the door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the four elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mind. I'll tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. Find it right in front of the entrance to the mine you just hit. Follow that, and you'll be down in no time. Good luck. Well, thank you, bro. Very cool to help me out. Well, see you guys later. Have fun with your mining. Doing a lot of mining, a lot of crafting. I'm sure they'll have a good time. Which actually, that is kind of a funny thing, right? Like, I don't know why I've had such an urge to play Minecraft lately. Like, I kind of have an urge to play it. Ooh, as you can tell, right, our sword does more damage now. These enemies used to take 2 hits. Now they only take 1. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, like, it is... Mainly, alright, so, I'm weird when it comes to Minecraft. And I'm one of those people that thinks the forestry mod is really fun to do, and to play with and mess around with all the bees. But that's like something that I'm actually like considering doing. Which is basically creating a mod pack of like 3 or 4 mods. It's essentially just like forestry, botania, magic bees, and like gendistry. Then maybe like 1 or 2 like power supply mods. Like thermal dynamics or something, and then just playing that on like 1.13 or something. Just because it sounds like a good time. Because I really do enjoy those wonderful little bees. Pretty fun. It's not as fun, like resource bees is like a more like, recent mob. Hey. It like kind of does the same thing. But it's just not as fun to me. It's not as interesting. It's like just kind of janky in how it works. I don't really like it as much. But, it's still cool. Oh, we got the bridge working now, so that's good. I mean, we can go talk to the Elder to find out where we need to go next. We could... actually, Lomban Ranch might be open now. We can go get that thing that we found over there. That'll be unlocked over there from the pieces. We can also always go back to the shop and see if we can get some better stuff. We can buy a boomerang, potentially. Boomerang is a real bargain at 300! Ooh. I can't afford that, sorry my god. Does this just buy 10 bombs? You said it was 10 bombs? Yeah, don't buy that. Oh, my friend, you're far too clever by half. Won't be hanging around with me. We don't need the shield, I don't think, either. So, but we could buy the shells, I guess, but... Eh. No one's home! What's that now? Can you catch them for me? Yeah, sure, I'll help you. You catch 3 of them within 25 seconds! Why is there one on top of the house? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh. We got the gold boy. We're gonna aim for 4. Oh. Oh, come on, get in there. Get in there. Let's go. Time's up, that's it. Did it. Thanks, here's your reward. 10 mysterious shells. Got 80 rupees! Dang, that's exactly enough to buy a boomerang, huh? That's pretty epic. What up? Sure, we'll buy the boomerang for 300 rupees. Oh, you are a big spender, aren't you? Thank you. Well, I mean, it was only literally all of my money. So, I hope you got something cool to do with that. Did I go in here? Oh yeah, this is a new sword! Fantastic! You seem to have acquired a new skill with it. Yes, I'm ready to train you again, young swordsman. So, will you accept this new training? Of course. I will now teach you the technique called the Rock Breaker, so pay attention. First, swing your sword to break pots. Actually, that's all there is, young swordsman. You understand? Yes. Haha, good. If I said you didn't understand, I would have serious doubts about you. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. This is the secret of the Swift Blade possession technique of training. Watch this. Possession! Ooh, then you must try it yourself. Break the pots with your sword, that is all. Yes, fine work. Fantastic, even. I will now give you this tiger scroll. If you forget this technique, you can review it with this scroll. The secret rock breaker fighting thing. Better pots and pulverized boulders with a single blow. It's the most convenient technique in the whole game. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else. Like, that's the technique. I don't remember how to go to that, actually, do the thing. That's fine. Alright. Anything new with the shoemaker? Oh, he moved the shoes up. Shoes are moving around. There's a great time for me to in here, do this. Oh, he did not move the shoes, never mind. Okay. It looked like he moved the shoes. He did not, though. The shoes were moving on their own. I like he just has this here, I come in, I do the things, like, oh, you know. That's fine. That's just a normal thing. People do that every day. No one's there. It do be like that, I guess. This tool's kind of dirty. I guess that guy won't be cutting up here today. Well, we can fix that. We can fix that real quick. Cool. I just love shopping, but I mustn't forget to buy some of that surprise-filled bread from Vita. I suppose. I don't think anything new is really opened up in the town. We really got pretty much everything we can do here. Let's over to Blonde Lawn Ranch, see if they're done working. It might be. Okay, we're done. So... Hold on, did we go in here? I think we did, but there wasn't like anything here. Alright. Is Long Ranch up here? Yes, it is. The one just beating the crap out of the wall. It's a good time. Honestly, where did Dad go at this time? Maybe for just a few minutes and he locks up the ranch and takes off? Yeah. Sometimes it's like that, you know? Oh. I think she's in the way of the thing, actually. Yeah. I believe the doors are locked as well. Well, that's just like a thing behind the house, but I think she's in front of it. I could potentially, like, leave with the small link with that, but, yeah. I won't worry about it too much. Oh. They let me out this way. Cool. The cave over there. Oh, we can come up here now. Veil Falls. We haven't really been given our next objective yet, but... we have 3 of those now. Cool. We can still kind of like look around. Nothing here. So either we should go talk to the Elder, or we should go check out the, we can go check out like the shrine or something in the castle. We should have access to the castle. Even if not, right, we have access to the North Hyrule Field, so we can check out some things here. That's the bridge we pulled up. Because there's like places we can like bomb and stuff up here. I'll wait on that again. That's one of those special things. I think that's I believe the way you get those shiny trees, either you burn them with an item later, or it's a peace trading thing. You can trade. I think that's one of the rewards. We can do that. We can go further down at least. Get the piece of heart. We can put it in a heart container. Pretty cool. That takes us here, which doesn't really do us anything. Now. But because you passed still the area because of Monty. Oh. You sure look alright? You never know what to wear and perform on occasions. You're fine. On the left side here. Not for any particular reason. Oh, Shrubble! You have returned. Welcome to Gather the Elements. What? The Sanctuary, you say? I've heard of no such thing in my castle. Oh, I like it, right? A few kinstones in this dire tunnel. I can see that there. I don't think I have. Oh, no, I do have your piece. 2 kinstone pieces fit perfectly. It's something good behind. Dultis? His name is King Dultis behind me. What a name. I have no idea where that is right now. Oh, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Oh, it's North Hyrule Field. Okay. Oh, it's just over there. Oh, perfect fit. Fine. That's nice. Good luck. With a few sandstones. Do I have your piece? I did not. Sorry, didn't mean to leave a bomb there. Force of habit, you know. Just accidentally leaving bombs around everywhere. You know how it is. There was a staircase on the left, there's a staircase on the right. I think they go to the same area. Just like the same place. A big hallway. What do we got here? Oh, what a beautiful garden. Bravo, look! That doorway goes? It's the door that leads to the sanctuary. The way the castle seems able to see it, but you and me. Go quick. Elemental sanctuary. Oh, oop, I did it again. Oops. Huh? This is the elemental sanctuary, then. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the element. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal. A sword right in the middle there. Drop the sword. And the 2 elements. Give me the power of earth and fire. powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Huh? Let's see. I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to the flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Shravvo. Aha! Whoa, you just split in two! This is the power of the white sword. Guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels. I did it again. I swear I don't mean to do that. Just checking. Sure. I think there's nothing here. I'm pretty sure it's just the room. You can never be too sure. Secrets are secrets. Okay. I'm glad I wasted everyone's time. Oh well, alright. Now what can we do with this cool new power? Well... we can do that! That's pretty epic. Close the door there. I don't think I can go through that one though. Oh. I suppose let's go talk to the king again real quick. Just in case. I don't think he'll have anything for me, but... we have infused our sword! Figure out which element is next. Over to the element sanctuaries in the castle courtyard. All you don't see is just another ordinary wall. Incredible! You just gotta remain two elements and repair the sacred sword. Counting on you, Shravvo. Or Shravvo. Never forget that. Shravvo. Well. I guess the question is where to... I think I remember... I don't think we got a water yet. I think we got a wind. No, I think wind is last. Actually, then we get a water. So it's hard to tell. Well, we could always go talk to the elder, we can go talk to other people. Interesting. The last person I expected to find here. Just as I was wondering who could be behind this. I find my old mask. Funny. Party! And as always, dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. My cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. You haven't changed in the slightest. You should never have created that cap that only fueled your insane desires. Oh, the cap that grants the wishes of its wearer is spectacular creature. Thanks to you, I've gone from being a meek minuscule nothing, the greatest sorcerer alive. Just let me know, and I have you to thank you. Accept this small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait, God, wait! Oh god. Oh! A spin attack. Ooh. That foul Vati. What could he be scheming now? Bravo. I feel I owe you an explanation of what happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice, but he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, with pride and joy. It granted the wishes of its wearer. Put it on without permission. Oh, look at him, he's so tiny. Vati, what are you doing there? Oh, what a vile form you've taken! Vile? A sorcerer now, and my power is beyond compare. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now all shall call me master. Why, Vati? What are you plotting? This year, on the day that comes but once a century, the portal opens. When it does, I shall claim the Light Force as my own. Be transformed, perfect. There will be none who can stop me. Yeah! Man. Tell me, how does it feel? My sorcerer's curse! You see, Eslo, I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. That, I must believe in. Then you just like up and left, bro. It's weird. You know the legends, of course. Gifts that the Picori gave the humans. What you call the Picori Blade was the first of those gifts. The second? Well, you call it Light Force. It was a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the wood. It seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anything. However, the Sacred Blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry. All that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I rely on you, on your power, until we've put an end to Vati. You're not gonna attack my face like that, bro. Oh, Trabo. Enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element. I agree. Hey, isn't that crazy? What a crazy thing to have happen. Can you imagine that? You made this like this really cool thing, and your apprentice just walks up and is like, nah, bro, that's mine now. I'm gonna go rule the world with this. And like, you just have to sit there and be like, but, no, but, hold on. Wait a second, oh, stop. No, don't do that. And it just turns you into a hat. Wow, look at the size of that waterfall. Beautiful, simply beautiful, my boy. Oh, I definitely don't have that piece. Well, I can't exactly go anywhere here. So nothing to be there, currently. There's a whole piece, right? And there's like the vine. I think this is one of those like magic tree ones, right? Yeah. That's the tree text. Where to? Where to? I guess, what do we have on the map? Water's that way, and Earth is that way. Or no, wind is that way. I haven't no, I've only been playing for like 3 hours. I mean, this game is like short, but it's not that short. Well, how goes the town? Anything new in here? Anyone want to trade pieces with me? Actually, is 2 enough? I don't think so. I think I need more than 2 people. I need 4 for this one. Okay. Some of these we can probably do, though? I don't know. We're already fused with him. I think I can just hop in the big jar. Alright, looks like they're having fun in there. I wish I could play with them. Pop the fence or something. I don't know, dude. Well, I can trade with her. Fuse with her. Oh, I don't have that piece. Unfortunate. Hi. Buggity buggity boo! Did I scare you? Sure. Whatever makes you happy, man. What's this hard? Let me click this guy up. You should for me? Sure. There's 4 of them in 30? Oh god. Yeet! Oh no, I didn't do that right. Yeet! Huh. 4 isn't too bad, right? We did 4 last time in 25. Golden one's getting out of hand here. No, come back! I have to like yeet you. Stop it. Ugh. No! Alright, maybe I should do the golden one first next time. Time's up, that's it. Oh, it looks like I'm still missing a lot of tattoos. Guess anyways, maybe you can help out again another time. Yeah, like right now. Alright. It didn't help that I messed up on this one too. Beat him in there. I think we'll try to grab the golden one next. It's like the worst one to do. Whew. Look at that re-grab. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get a grab and the re-grab combo like it's nobody's business. That chicken wasn't ready to catch that grab. Time's up, that's it. Thanks, here's your reward. What a mysterious shop. Got 90 rupees. That's good to help others. Yes. Who wants to play the game? It's not open yet. There's anything new in the shop. What are you talking about? Time is quite enough, but past the gates, the monsters everywhere. Visit Stockwell's shop and get outfitted before we go out there. No need to push me out of the way. Actually, I think I can put it. I might be able to get us with a boot. I cannot. It was worth a shot. Okay. Well, this is not the place I wanted to go. Although, actually, maybe it is. Oh. What a fused kinstone. Sure, what am I gonna do with it? I do have that one. Oh, that's in the woods. This is like a chest, right? Oh no, it's like a little hole. Yeah, we can go there and Minish with. That shouldn't be too hard to get to. Old lady? Oh, I just used that piece. That's unfortunate. What about you? I just used that piece. Unfortunate. Sorry, I don't have any more. I used them all up. There's no more. There's a cat here. Meow! Hi, cat. Okay. This dude. Oh, what is that? Use kinstones. Oh, we don't have that. Unfortunately. Nothing's changed there. This isn't open yet, right? That's still not open. That is unfortunate. Can't go in there yet. Just kids being dumb kids. I don't have that. Let's not talk about that. Well, I guess let's just... I mean, we're kind of like at time. Maybe sort of late. But this feels like a good place to stop. I'll kind of run around a little bit, see if there's anyone else I can do anything with. I don't think so, though. There's Bobo there. I definitely don't have that one. Alright, well... he's just doing his stamping. I think I'll just swing my sword through rocks is great. Okay, there's like nothing up here really, right? This just takes us back over to North Hyrule. Yeah. Which is still fine. Alright. I mean, I can obviously just, like, look to see what our next location is. I'm pretty sure it's water. We actually might be able to do this one. It's only 2 people? I think we can. Yeah! bombs. Well, shit's probably this one. But the others are such a pain to deal with, dude. Oh, what have we got in here? Hello, I am Parsi, poet, Laureate of Hive. And you are Shrabo? Oh, no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. Here I am, returning after a long absence only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half of my tin stuff. Then misfortune rains down upon my head, it pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. I see no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow. I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. Cool, bro. Have a good day, I guess. Weirdo, am I right? Oh no, it's wind. Wind is good. Ow. We're not a guest. I mean, I guess you can make this, right? There's not a whole lot we can do to get the water right now, so. Handstone piece. Dang, I know exactly who to give that to. Where's... What up, loser? Get wrecked, nerd? Oh. I forgot to let it charge all the way up, huh? I don't know why I'm still picking those up. Honestly. I can just swing my sword. So we can push that there. No, it's just open forever now. Eh? Strange feeling. I sense something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me? Uh-oh. This could be a bad song. Who's that? What? Body? How did you get in here? Nothing personnel, kid. What are you doing? Looks like you're all here. Here, very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You will know of the power that Picori gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power? I want it. Somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now. Bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once and bring me the light force. Bring anyone who refuses into the dungeon. Even his family, too. I will tolerate no disobedience. I'll search high and low throughout the lands of Hyrule. Maybe it's just the wind. But I hope nothing bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. Map says it should be around here somewhere. Huh, that's weird. I guess the king's decided that he just wants to, you know, get the light force or whatever so he can use it to defeat Body, right? That's gotta be it. I can't think of any other possibility of what just happened. It would make no sense for it to be anything else, right? Well, that just makes sense to me, at least. Push that boulder in. It's gonna suck. I hate dealing with them. They're not, like, too difficult, per se, they're just, like, annoying, because they have areas that you can't hit them from. Which is just kind of not fun. They just, like, clash with their spear, halberd. Glaive? I guess it's technically a glaive. Right? Hey! Gotta kill some. That's blocked, that's blocked. Caster wins in danger. Don't forget your Pegasus boots. I don't have Pegasus boots. How do I get them? Oop. The caster wins. Oh, this must be the caster one. A nasty dank place from the swampland and mire. I know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so... Here you go. Come on, Trevor. Get the muck with us. Ugh. I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're gonna have to find some way to get across safely. Ooh. That music, it's pretty weird. Well... Here's the plan here. One, we're gonna come down here. Oh, he's got a bow. What a guy. Wait, murder him. We've unlocked quite a bit, right? Opened up a decent amount of area on the map. Hey, another Kinston. Those are the ones we have. Alright, not too bad. But that's not too big. I dropped the bomb again on accident. Let's see what this guy has this time. I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. Have you tried water? Yeah, what am I saying? Of course he's tried water. Who doesn't water their bean? I know I always water my bean. I think that could be taken in a very wrong context. Now that I'm thinking about it, after having said it. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? It's a little too late now. I kind of already said it, so... Great fountain. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Whispers is some kind of treasure that can grant any wish? I think we must be looking for it so we can erase, or so we can ensure peace and harmony. Yeah, that's gotta be it, right? That's what I was thinking. But mailman. Mailman. Yeah. The silver no. Hey, what's the Kimstone piece? Let's go. The Kimstone piece fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. I certainly hope so. Oh. I really wish I could do more to help people. Wait, I've got a Swiftblade to start up a newsletter for adventurers. It'd be a great way to provide a useful service for everyone. It'd be a lot of work though. I should get Marcy to help me. Marcy? I mean, I can help you. Perfect, I can feel this super delivery power coursing through my veins. Now I return to my route first. You about that, bro. Yo. Why, hello there! Thanks for coming by. I have all kinds of Ecolite. You just put it in your bottle and good stuff happens when you drink it. What's red people? It makes your quest so much easier. It's like a cinch for you to find parts. Want to buy some? For the rupees. No thank you. I will come back later. I don't think I have to space piece. Wait, well, actually, I think I do now. Yeah, I do now. Let's go! You can some pieces. Perfect! God. Oh, that's an interesting spot for something to happen. Oh, it's up in Hyrule Town. Okay. Let's wait for the school to open. I do not have that piece, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of classes, though. Okay. Let's talk to the delivery man real quick. And, oh. Hi. Welcome. I'm selling issues of a Helpful Adventurer's Guide called the Swordsman Newsletter. It's full of useful advice. Right now you can buy the latest issue for like 200 rupees. It's a bargain. Would you like to buy the issue? No, thank you. Oh, really? Well, if you change your mind, come back. It can only help you. Huh. Timestamp, even if we hire more people. Poor guy. Well, alright, so you need Pegasus boots. But where are we gonna find Pegasus? That's the real question. Look at this map. I mean, you know, there's not many places we haven't explored. Only what, 4? Regardless. We're gonna go, how we're gonna get to the center of town. Right here is good. I will save the game. It's a totally real save, I swear. And we'll go ahead. We'll transition to the end card. Honestly, I'll be honest. We'll probably have this game done tomorrow. We're already halfway through it, technically. Ugh. Very tired today, I don't know why. I'll get the music thing. But yeah, no, we're literally like halfway through the game. We've done 2 of the 4 dungeons, so... I mean, there's technically 5, but, some spoilers, I guess. I mean, this game's stupid, let's be real. Also, the people watching this have probably already played it. I don't think many people are going to watch a Minish cap having no idea what this game is. But it's a very fun, cute game. It's a good time. Hopefully, I mean, we'll probably have it done tomorrow, I think. I think we can get through it. I gotta find the Pegasus boot, but once we hit those, we'll be good to go. But, I mean... Ugh, we go. We're only missing 6 items, so, I feel like there's a lot. I guess, like, technically, I think 3 bottles? There's not a whole lot. It's a short, sweet game. It's very nice, though. It's a good Zelda. I like it. But, with that said, don't mind the fact that all the music cut out. It's unfortunate that that's how this goes. I can't tab out of my totally real Game Boy Advance. That happens to be in 16:9 aspect ratio because reasons. It's just upscaled through a program, I swear. I guess we'll just, you know, like, we're calling it, so, don't know, there's VOD channel, the links should work below. I mean, I don't think the other link will work. The one, like, in, like, the little Twitch card thing should work, not the actual, socials link. Actually, no, it should still work. Just because those don't really change. So, there's a VODs channel, you can check out all the VODs, all the playthroughs, all of them are there, every single one, in their entirety. There's currently 3 in total, with Persona 5 Royal, Bloodborne, and XCOM, and now there's going to be this, which will probably literally be like 2, maybe 3 streams, and then we'll play Hollow Knight, which will be up there eventually. That happens. Which, if you are watching on the VOD channel, thank you. We appreciate it, though. I apologize, but you have to deal with this every single time. So, still, you know, it do be like that. Hopefully the export works easily, and I don't have to go through a whole bunch of pain because of changing everything over, the new names and stuff, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully well. That's obviously the goal, right? Is for it to go well. The whole point of changing everything in the first place. So yeah. That's all I really got. I mean, we'll be playing it tomorrow. Playing Minish capping it tomorrow. Maybe, probably finishing it. Honestly, I don't know. We might get close. I think we'll definitely get through the 2 dungeons. I just don't know if we'll like finish. We might have a little bit left to go with the finale of the game, but we should be able to get there or get close to it pretty quickly. Ooh, actually, you know, sorry, there's 6 dungeons, so we're not quite halfway. We're almost halfway, so maybe it will be 3 streams. I mean, I think getting 2 dungeons a stream will be good. I mean, the 4th temple is, I think, probably one of the longer ones to get to and through. But after that, it shouldn't be too bad. We're just trying to get to Fortress of Winds, so We should definitely be able to get there pretty easily, I think. We just gotta find the items so we can get into the temple, and then the temple itself isn't too bad. Uh, yeah. So until tomorrow, and then if we don't finish the game, which we probably won't, actually, I forgot that there was extra stuff. Um, but if we don't finish the game, that's right. Okay. And then we'll be doing it again on Tuesday, and then we'll start Hollow Knight Wednesday next week, which is going to be a very not fun week for me, much like this week, just because classes are crazy again. But until then,